Yes, buddy. Yes, I know. I'm just going to talk a little bit about Neuronets, the original Neuronets. Since I do plan on having 2 Neuronets. So Neuronets 2013, which is number 1. Featuring this guy here, that's Isaac. And just to give you a little bit of insight about what it was like shooting it, and a little bit of behind the scenes. Well, it sure took a lot out of a person, I tell you that much. Frustrations involved. First and foremost, supposed to have nice weather, right? Always nice weather, environment, Canada, nice weather, 0% chance of rain, clear skies. I get out there with all the equipment, all the gear, thousands of dollars of equipment, all set to go, and we're ready to shoot in like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we get... Fine. Day 2. Day 2. Supposed to be sunny. We get out there. Sure enough. Supposed to be sunny and nice. And it is sunny and nice when we get out there. No problem. And we get... I get frustrated. I say to hell with it. I'm going to give it a few days. I got other stuff to do. So, I'm in the studio editing and that. Give it a few days. I was supposed to have 4 days of 5 days, whatever the hell it was. Jesus Christ, of nice weather back to back. Fuck. Sure enough, nice weather, and we get... Couple more seconds. Couple more seconds. There we go. Okay. Anybody for some nice hail? Nice hail when we're out trying to do a film? Can't even do a film. Look at this. Hail. Hail. Son of a gun. Always something with the weather. Unbelievable.
Main language forecast. Cornwall to Montreal. Wind northeast 10 to 15 knots. Diminishing to light this evening.
I don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know. But we did it, Isaac. You and I did it. Yeah, we did it. To hell with making a film on your own. Not wanting to make a person wanting to drink, but maybe wanting to smoke. It's over and done with, and I do look forward to Neuronets 2. It's a lot of fun being out there at one with nature. Most shots are with nature, sure. And of course with all the rain, non-stop here, rain, non-stop, every day. It's raining now, for heaven's sakes. Maybe I should make a film on rain. Then it would be sunny. I mean, what the hell? Well, here we are. We're actually on the highway here. We just crossed over into Quebec, and it's looking nice. It's looking nice. The roads are nice. Scenery's beautiful here. And we're headed tonight to the 24-hour, well actually it's an all-night festival, Nuit Blanche in downtown Montreal, the Lumiere Festival 2013. And prior to that, where we're going to head right now is we're going to head to Pierre Elliott Trudeau Airport. It's one of the 3 biggest airports in Canada, and we're going to go to the Pitfield landing strip site and get some of the jets that are coming in for landings. For all of these shots, we're going to be utilizing 3 camera units for each shot, with each camera unit set at a little bit of a different setting. And that way we'll take the best shot of the 3 cameras and utilize that. But yeah, should be a lot of fun. I'm going to give you some behind the scenes footage on this trip. Well, I got something here and going to be working on it. Look what I got. Look. Little prop. See? It's kind of cool. Eyes open and close. It's going to drill out the back of the head. Give it an angle cut like this. I don't even know what I'm going to call the film. Be a short. Yeah, it'll be good. Holy smokes, I gotta tell you, it's damn good exercise. Did the program... Oh, there we go. I thought the bloody program stalled. I hope I didn't get myself in any of the shots, but I can always edit those out, thank God. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I don't know. I think it's finished. Nice. There's the main prop. Yep. Gonna let them dry there a bit. That needle's not sharp, by the way. That needle's hypodermics for refilling your inkjet cartridges in your printers. Yeah. It's coming along good. I need to get myself some wine coolers after that work. Jesus Christ. A lot of work, a lot of work. Well, we're just going to head out to videotape the Cormorant Tower. Going to take a few more takes of that shot. And it's tricky. Yes, taking my Katie. But you know something? It's very, very difficult to get there because there's a lot of big boulders like rocks. And you can only get there by boat. We're not letting nobody know exactly where this tower is. I mean, to give the birds some privacy. But, yeah, to be able to anchor there is very hard, too, because you got not so much rapids, it's sort of rapids, but a very, very strong current. So what I got to do is try to anchor there, try to get to the shore over these big rocks and boulders without getting stuck in the water. Is there snakes on this island or not? I don't know. I mean, it's a, uninhabited little island. It's scary. And then I got to sit there with the cameras for a few hours while the time lapse and HDR high dynamic range shots take effect. So yeah, this is one shot that I'm scared of. I'll be honest. I'll keep you posted. Well, here we are. We're currently filming on this, you can't really call it an island. It's like a small spit of land, but it is surrounded by water on all four sides. Neuronets, another scene. We thought we'd come back to the tower. Now, I call that Cormorant Tower. That's our company's logo, the symbol. No cormorants on there right now. It's a matter of waiting. It's a waiting game. You know what it's like filming wildlife. You got to get the shot in. You got to wait very patiently. They're not around now. It's currently 8:41 in the morning here, and maybe they're out having breakfast. I have no idea. But we're going to take the boat. We're going to take off. We're going to come back with a little bit of luck in a few hours. Yeah, my dear little friend Urza, the tarantula, Urza. She's a sweetheart. Yeah. We filmed Urza. There was one shot there that was interesting. It was time-lapsed of her shedding her skin, her outer skin. And that was a good effect. We included that in the film. Then we had a shot of her outside with Isaac approaching her, and Isaac meets her and they're like communicating with each other. And after that, I would say about a month later, Urza passed away. And she's now buried in the backyard. Yeah, she's got a little grave site there. We buried her in the back. So that was sad to see her go. But she's forever immortalized in the film. Yeah. And she's given credit in the film too. Oh yeah. Urza. Well, here I am, middle of the night, in the middle of nowhere, in the van, doing some time-lapse shots. I don't know if you can make it out here, but see that hydro tower? It's a high-power hydro tower, and right at the base of it, I've got one of the cameras out there doing a time-lapse, and that's going to be 3 hours of time-lapse for 10 seconds of footage, so I'm out here for a while. I got the laptop computer to keep me company. Got some cold drinks, plus some other equipment. Very, very quiet out here. Like I said, in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the wilderness. Occasional car goes by, kind of keeps me company, hearing that sound. But other than that, maybe one car an hour, if that. You can hear the crickets. A little bit spooky and eerie. I don't know if any wildlife were to come up here, like a fox or a bear or whatever the heck, man, coyote, whatever the heck's out here. I'd be pretty scared. For example. Well, here we go. I'll give it a sec. We'll do this on the next round here. Okay. Just a second. This will be kind of cool. Here we go. I swear to fucking God, man. Some behind the scenes. Very scary. Oh, look at this. Just a little bit of red paint and red dye. See? Just put all the props away back in the prop room. And Katie said she'd kill me if I got any dye anywhere, any of this red dye. Ooh. Yeah, it's all just props that we got here. What's that?
You better be scared.
Yeah. Hey, Milo. Yeah, you can see here some of the things. Is kind of the bin with all of the various props in it and stuff. Yeah, it's pretty neat. Different. There's some of the, yeah. So a little bit of behind the scenes footage. It's all kind of interesting to see how exactly we do all of this work. You know, I got the surgeon's mask off, and now I put on my real the Panavision hat there.
I'd like to start out by having you guys really.
Another interesting fact about the film, not too many people know, is the hospital patient in the bed in the film's opening sequence. That is that's an actual patient on life support. That was no act. That's reality. Yeah. How many films would you find something like that? Yeah. A film that's fictitious, experimental, but yet very true to life. So true to life, there's also possibility of death. That person was on life support, and that was my wife. So, yeah, this film truly did encompass death and life, by all means. And here's how we get the shots of the eyes blinking. Something like this. Ingenuity, eh? This one's for my dad. Ingenuity. Now with a time lapse, you've got to blow on that the eyelids for 5 minutes. 5 minutes will give you 5 seconds worth of footage. It works fine. Yep, and of course always wearing the shirt. Yeah. So hopefully the rain will hold off here, hopefully, and if the wind could die down a bit. I'd like to do, what I want to do next with the main character here is I'm going to have him walking. Of course it's going to be not so much time lapse. It's an offshoot of time lapse. It's called stop animation. So I got to move them, wait 10 seconds, move them again, about an inch each time. And I've got to move them 300 times for, or actually, yeah, 300 times for 10 seconds worth of footage. So that's going to take a while. The homeless gentleman there, Tim Archer, bless his soul. He, none of those shots were rehearsed with the homeless person on the bench. Nothing was rehearsed, nothing was set up. It was all straight, candid shots. And I thank Tim immensely for sharing his experience with me. And his shots added immensely to the film. It accented, highlighted the film in a great deal. The police were fantastic. Security teams were fantastic. Boy, we'd set up there, and by after setting up, I would say we had the police there within 60 seconds. No word of a lie, 60 seconds. And just to check up on us, and then they'd leave. Always, at all the shoots. Fantastic. See? It's that. Take the not bad. Not bad. Now time for a smoke. There's a little guy right there. Isaac McCoy, the star. And for the time lapse, see here we got there's a clock. There's one of the monitors. You can see what's going on in there. And of course we got this main camera here. We're looking through it now, and there's some of the other units here. And you can see up here, if you can make this out, I've just got him simply, his web, simple rope, just going up the tree. Get a good shot of that. You can just see him going right up there. Yeah, just pulling him up and down, very simple. This was a bugger of a shot to get. This took quite a while to get. The wind's blowing here. It looks, it's fairly overcast too. It's a nice park here, public park. A lot of nature. I've seen, I don't know, a couple wild animals walking by. I don't know what the heck they were. I think one was a beaver or possum or something like that. It looked like a fox walked by here. Ooh, they're kind of right behind me too. They're in the bush here somewhere. I think I spooked them too, so they may not come and get me. If you got them, smoke them, because time-lapse takes a hell of a long time. There's my, of course, my Mahjong on the, excuse me, on the laptop in here. And it's getting there, the time-lapse, it's getting there. Camera actually is about, it's about 300 feet. 200 to 300 feet away from the van here, so I got to keep an eye on the equipment in case anybody walks by, which is highly unlikely out here. You know, you don't want the equipment to somebody to walk off with it, put it that way. But yeah, I got the radio to keep me company here. Got my see my broadcast scanner, everything. So yeah, it's a blast out here. There was a motorcycle going by. So. Anyways, I gotta go back out in the field there, do a little bit of time-lapse special effects with the flashlight, shine it off the tower a few times to give it some light streaks off the tower, and whew, what a night. As tiring as it is, it's very relaxing. I don't know if you can hear any of the noises out here. I'll let you try to hear. Listen. You know, trying to get the final edit down for the film, the final editing, all the shots are in, everything's in the studio. And sitting here editing what's called post-production. We're sitting here editing. The weather affects us again. Lightning strikes. Power's out. Okay, well, you know, power's out for 4 or 5 hours, no problem. Following day, editing again. Another storm, power outage. You know, I'm starting to say, like, is there some forces that don't want us to release this film or something? I mean, it's just absolutely unbelievable. Next day, we try again. Or a couple days later, whatever the hell it was. The frickin', you know, lightning strikes again. Power outages all over the place, you know. Couldn't get nothing done. Unbelievable. And I mean, this editing went right down to the final 60 seconds. You know. Where I was able actually to get it all done. I mean, it came down to literally the last 60 seconds of a deadline. Yeah, it was frustrating. It was frustrating, but definitely a labor of love. Yeah, we did it. We did it there, Isaac. Yeah. And then we got to get out shooting there in a little while for Neuronets 2. That'll be the last one for the Neuronets series. Then you will retire in the house here. I'm going to always keep you there, Isaac, and I do have an idea what the ending will be. I'm not going to say it, obviously. But it will be interesting, Isaac. Oh, yes. It will be interesting. So just coming up for ideas for it. A lot of times sequels to movies aren't as good as the original. In this case, I want to turn the tables, think outside the box, so to speak, and, you know, just utilizing different effects, something to really grasp the audience's attention, more so than it did in the original Neuronets. It's just thinking of ideas, so on and so forth. I just don't know, Katie. I just don't. It's so hard to get the fucking lenses clean. Fuck. I'm taping. Just fucking, ooh. I love being out in nature. I absolutely cherish it. Just being out there, it's nice and quiet and peaceful, especially with the time-lapse sequences. You just set up the gear, set up, I don't know, 3, 4 cameras, whatever it is, shooting, and then I just stand back and let it click away for 3 hours, 5 hours, whatever it is. Hello. No, I can't fall asleep, but I can listen to the nice music. And just kind of relax there, listen to the radio, walk around, get through some bush here. And I hope to dear God that there's no deer, fox, whatever. Just let me kill the lights of the vehicle here. Hang on. Take in the sights. Don't want to be too far away from the gear. A lot of people wonder how time-lapse and stop animation works. With time-lapse, I would need to take 30 shots. So 30 shots. Okay? 30 frames. 30 pictures, in other words, would give me 1 second of film. That would be high def. Okay? 30 shots gives me 1 second of film. So, the longest take would be star trails, or the stars moving across the night sky. That would be 1 shot every 30 seconds. So you would need 300 seconds would give me 1 second of footage. I'd have to figure out this formula or math. I'm just going from the top of my head, which is nothing up there anyways. So that's like 5 hours of footage for 10 seconds, or 5 hours of shooting for 10 seconds of footage. Stop animation, basically the same thing. You take Isaac, click, takes a picture, turn his head a bit, click, another picture, turn his head a bit, click, another picture, click, another picture, click, another picture. So you would have to take 30 frames, 30 shots in other words, to get 1 second of footage. Yeah, and that's stop animation. Stop animation is a very close relative of time-lapse. So, well, we're here in Montreal. Things are looking good, just on our way to the event. See tour buses here and whatnot. This is it right here. I tell you, it's really cold out. Got a little bit of snow. Can't say really cold out, but yeah, it's chilly. It is chilly. So we'll check it out. I'm gonna do most of the shooting once it's really, really dark here. Yeah, just trying to keep warm here a bit. Got these fire pits or fire lamps all over the place. They're pretty cool. Throw out a lot of heat. Yeah. Lumiere, Nuit Blanche, Montreal 2013. Okay, here we are on site of Neuronets at another shoot location. Just thought I'd show you a little more behind the scenes. Here's just some additional equipment we got. See, we always bring the laptop right there. There's a little guy. There's Isaac. And here's just some of the cameras, some of the gear. See, that's the B1. There's the power pack. Here's the jib. See the jib here? It's a nice crane jib monitor right there. Another camera right there with communicators. And here we go. We're going to get a plane coming over right now. There he is. A little bit of a good shot. Look at that. Where will this film end up? Where will this film end up? On possibly video? Big distribution? I don't know. Film festivals is fine by me. This film festivals. That's my reward. As long as a few people get to see it, that's my reward. You know, I'm not big on having it mass produced all over. It's just for a select few, a very select few. The cormorants, holy, I love those guys. I love them to death, the cormorants. Those are the birds. And actually they're our company logo at the beginning. Cormorant Tower Pictures. And there is an actual tower out there. Very difficult to get to. Yeah, the cormorants. Very mysterious bird. That's why I used them for our company logo and intro and extra to the films. A lot of the shots were very, very, very extremely difficult to get. Some shots were very dangerous to get. A lot of time with setup. I could be out there for a whole day, 13, 14-hour day filming. You get the shots back to the studio, either nothing took properly due to the programming of the cameras, or the shots just weren't good enough for my liking. But in any case, everything came together, everything was fine. And I would say, in terms of the shots that were taken, there was thousands of shots taken for Neuronets. I would say probably 15 to 20% of the shots were actually utilized in the film. The other shots weren't used for one reason or another. The music in the film, there was Eric Elzier. Fantastic music that he produces. He's out of France. Thank you to him. Timiara. Camburn. She did some of the music as well. The vocals to Flying Away, which was produced by Eric Elzier, and Timiara, she is from the United States. Both really enjoyed the production. Yeah, they viewed it since, and fantastic music. And I'd like to have Eric aboard again for Neuronets too. I'll have to talk a little more with him on that. Well, as you can see above me, there's the big windmills, wind turbines, right here in Chatham-Tilbury area. And as you can see right over there, a wonderful sunrise this morning, just in the Windsor-Detroit area. I don't know if you can see the van way off in the distance there. There's a bunch of wind turbines there too. Tried to get the sunrise, but just didn't have enough time with getting all the settings straight, and I didn't bring all the different filters that I needed for the sunrise, but yeah, I got one good shot, actually 2 good shots that I could use. And just gonna go back here and do a couple of time lapses of the turbines. Yeah, they're really cool actually. Look at that. It's quite a distance. Well, actually it's not that far from the road, but sure is impressive. They're big actually. I believe from the base to the tip of the blade, when the blade's fully extended in the air, it's about 300 feet. So these are big suckers, and it's you can tell from the size, the scale of this thing, because I'm walking at a good pace away from it, and still it looks like it's still right behind me. You know. Yep. There's Milo. Now I don't know if Milo's going to be in on the next production, but he's checking out. Oh. Yeah, he's checking out Isaac. Yeah. They're best of friends. Yeah, best of friends. Oh. Milo likes the hypo. Yeah. Yeah. See, just to let you know, I had to call the producer here on the phone, and so she could hear everything and know exactly what the deal is here. So how are you? Okay? Okay, so yeah, right now I'm at right in the center of the festivities here. It's snowing, yeah, a little bit, very cold. The things we do for film. Yep, but we're getting it done.